If you have always found it easy to find a job until now, like if you never had problems over the last 10 or 15 years getting a job, you always seem to just land into your next job, but now all of a sudden it's much harder, this one is for you. I've had to explain this on 3 separate career coaching calls today, and it really helps you understand what's happening. Because the assumption is, well, the more experienced I get and the more successful I get, the easier it should get. It's not how it works. Think of it more like if you were to play baseball or softball. When you start out in the league when you're young, you play like t-ball and everybody's just having fun. But over time, you start to get good, right? You get good enough, you start playing through school and you make the high school team. In fact, you end up making varsity. And you're so good that all of a sudden you play in college, right? And now you're so good in college that you get recruited to play in the minor leagues. Well, in that time frame, right, from t-ball all the way up through high school and even college, it probably felt pretty effortless to you. You were enjoying the game. You clearly were just naturally better than other people. You were getting better and better, and it just seemed to all fall into place until all of a sudden you're trying to get into the major leagues. Now what happens? There's a whole new level of competition up there for the job that you want. It gets way harder. And not only does it get harder to get in the majors, but it gets harder to stay in the majors. And this is what so many seasoned professionals right now do not understand. So what do? How do you break out of the minors, get into the majors, and stay in the majors for as long as you want? It comes down to positioning. What most people don't understand is that the way that you've gotten jobs will no longer work. You have hopped the magic line, and you are now paying something called the wisdom tax. So the wisdom tax is when you have all of this career success over 10 or 15 years, and you have this track record, people now automatically assume that you are so wise and you are so smart that you know exactly what job you want to do next, who you want to do it for, and how you're going to grow your career next. You have this whole plan. You have this specialty. You know what you're going to do and the value that you're going to create, right? You're going to be a pro player. And so without that strategy, without that positioning, you're out there trying to get these jobs and it's not working. But all it takes is better positioning, more targeted strategy and approach. And this is exactly what I teach every single day at Work It Daily. So I hope this made sense for you. If this did, like and follow me here because I'm always trying to answer your questions. But also don't give up. Know that the things that you used to do to look for work, not going to work anymore. Because you're trying to get into the major leagues and you want to stay in the major leagues. And that means a whole different approach to how you get the attention and impress recruiters and hiring managers, okay? So I hope that made sense. Don't give up. Good luck. Go get them.